Good morning, AO. This is Shelley Merrell coming to you from beautiful Ventura, California. I am a fire protection contractor here in California doing a lot of work for government entities, school districts, municipalities, and also just commercial contractor as well. And I am here to answer some questions that were submitted. I want to remind you all, please submit your questions so that we mentors can have stuff to answer and come on and engage with you guys. Okay, so my first question is from Kimberly Benjamin. Can you sell an idea on how to make an existing product better? Business description and background of question is, I sell life insurance when I am slow at the salon, and we have an app that we use, and I feel like there are ways to improve the app to help the customer experience. And I wanted to know, how do you pitch an idea and sell it at the same time? If you wanted to pitch this idea to that company, what steps would you take? I'm a big proponent in helping to make things better, especially if it's something in your industry. For instance, I've donated thousands of hours of time to the state of California redoing their forms for the fire protection industry so that my own technicians can have an easier time doing their job. It'll help the entire industry. I could have possibly pursued selling an idea to them, but I didn't want to go down that route because I just want to make our industry better. If I really wanted to sell an idea, though, I would consult with an intellectual property attorney. That person would then be able to guide you through how to approach somebody on selling an idea to them without having, the hope would be that company then doesn't poach that idea and say they came up with it on their own. Because who's to say that somebody else wasn't already working on these ideas and stuff to make things better? One aspect that I would think about is, by putting forth these ideas, how much would it benefit me as opposed to trying to sell the idea? It might be enough of a benefit that makes it easier for you to do your job in selling these things, to not try to sell this idea to the company. Another example is QuickBooks. I constantly submit ideas, product suggestions, bug reports, all kinds of stuff to QuickBooks because I want them to fix it. But I'm not going to go and say, hey, pay me to tell you what you should be fixing on this. So I'm not sure. I would consult with an intellectual property attorney if you were really serious about trying to approach this company to make money off of them. That's just my suggestion. Okay, the next one, Ricardo Delgado. Ricardo, I hope we someday get a chance to meet because I appreciate all of your questions. You always submit great questions, and I like that interaction. You'll have to come to one of Sean's events sometime. Okay, how does a business analyze where they can start improving and scaling? In simpler terms, how does a 100K business differ from a $1 million business? What mindset and traits are involved? Background, I operate a barbershop and I am a barber as well. How can I start analyzing where to start making more revenue and take action right away? Okay, from what I've learned from being in this group, KPIs, those are key performance indicators. You could consult with somebody like Tom Black or Sean that could help you come up with those key performance indicators that you could be tracking to see where it is you need to go to be taking action. The difference between $100,000 company and $1,000,000 company, I believe, is within the employees and the processes. Processes are always going to be the best way to scale a business. Getting everybody on the same page, having those processes in place, and everybody doing the same thing at the same time actually helps to it calms the chaos that can happen within a business that can be a distraction from focusing on growing. And so also scripts. Tom Black would be really great at helping you develop scripts for sales and how your employees talk with your customers and that kind of stuff. So those are things that I would start off with. I would be looking at my processes and then my employees. It may be a matter of investing in like sales training for some of your key employees or the people that you see have the most motivation. And Tom Black would be who I would go to if I was in your situation. Okay, hopefully that helps. Okay, David, I'm not even going to try your last name. Dave Monge or Monge? I'm not sure which way you pronounce that, so sorry. Do you think 35 years old is too late to transition careers? Background. I'm a mortgage loan originator, and due to rising rates, it's becoming difficult to close 3+ loans a month. I have decided to pick up a trade skill. I am looking at construction, electrician, or commercial plumbing. Being that I am 35 years old, not sure if I am too late to get into a new trade. I've inquired about job openings in the trades, and they all want a minimum a year or more, sorry, my throat's dry, a year or more of experience. I'm willing to take a pay cut to become an apprentice. What are your thoughts? I have been doing mortgages for the last 4 years and have been in sales for 6 years in Arkansas, currently seeking a career change due to the current real estate market. To answer your first question, 35 is not old. And no, I do not think any age is too old to transition careers. I personally feel that if you lose your passion in one thing and you have a passion in another thing, go. Go if you can do it financially and everything else works out. I highly recommend it. People, it used to be that somebody would start out in a career and they would stay in that career their whole lives. And over time, it has come, I forget the actual number, but I think the most recent study I saw said that people tend to have 7 jobs in 7 different industries over the course of their lifetime. It's kind of evolved to that. Excuse me real quick, I gotta take a drink because my throat's killing me. Sorry. So no, I think that 35 is a great time for people to make career transitions. Actually, a lot is going on during those years. You've developed experience, you have a better idea of what you want out of life, and so changing career, yeah, go for it. I feel, personally, that trade school over college is the best way to go for youngsters these days. I think that's where the money is going to be in the future. Plumbing, electrician, everybody's always going to need that. And as far as what I'm wondering is, there might be a trade school in your local area where you could possibly, especially with post-COVID times, possibly take some classes that are either on the weekend for getting the physical experience, or doing online classes at night after your regular job. So if you can swing it financially, I would definitely look into doing that. And yes, you are always going to come across somebody that wants somebody with experience. Looking into the different apprenticeship schools in your area or apprenticeship programs, you can normally find those. I don't know what state you're in, but you can normally find that information on your state, whatever state you're in, on their website. You would just type in apprenticeship programs and see what's out there. With the union jobs, I hear a lot of negative feedback about union jobs. That's why I have not become a union shop. Because a lot of times you get put on a list, and then it's just not steady, stable work a lot of the times. So anyway, that is my take on that. 35 is not too old, never too old. You're still a pup. So you can do all kinds of things throughout the rest of your life. And I look forward to seeing what direction you go in. One other thing I was thinking about you is, with your experience in sales, so many people are hiring for salespeople right now. So even if you don't currently know the product or a particular industry, you could learn it, and with scripts, if that company has scripts and stuff like that, you could be selling and making a ton of money just being a salesperson. So that's an option too. Sales experience, in my opinion, is quite valuable, and I think Sean would probably agree with that as well. Like, you can do so much if you have sales experience and you're good at it. You can do so much. Which actually, I'll come back to you, David, because in my next question, I was wondering if you two might actually could possibly do something together. So my next question is from Yolandi. Hi, Yolandi. I hope things are going well with your pillow company. I love your pillows. What are creative ways on a limited budget to hire and compensate a salesperson, and where would you recommend finding that person? Background: I need to employ a salesperson. What is the best way to pay them? Commission only, hourly with smaller commission, or simply hourly with no commission? If commission based, then what percentage of the sale is acceptable or standard practice? We're a pillow manufacturer, making decorative pillows and manufacturing pillow inserts. Elevator pitch: we are a mother-daughter team that designs and creates custom decorative throw pillows for homes and business trading. And every pillow I've seen that you guys have made has been absolutely amazing. I've ordered a few. I love them. I have them out. Love them. So I'm wondering if David might be like somebody you could talk to for sales. It's David. His last name is spelled Monge. Just a thought. Again, I would go back to Tom Black or Sean. Tom Black and Sean have so much knowledge about sales and finding the salesperson and writing those scripts and developing a sales department, that those are definitely the experts I would go to if I were wanting to find this person and develop a commission plan and make those decisions. One other thing I would recommend is checking your state laws, because I'm not sure if every state is the same with how they handle commission. Like, I'm not sure if a salesperson can work for commission only. I don't believe that can happen here in California. I think you have to pay them at least a base pay as well. I could be wrong, but I would check with your state laws, whether that be through an HR consultant or an employment attorney. Check on that for sure. Talk to Tom Black. It's possible, or what I would do if I was in your situation is maybe do a video that you could put on your website, a video talking about the type of salesperson you want to have added to your team, and then go into the details of what they would get out of that. I think that'd be a cool way to kind of find somebody. So many people are online these days. You just never know who you're going to come across. So hopefully that helps. This is the end of my questions for now. I don't see any other questions. I see Sean and Nick. Hi, Sean and Nick. Hope you guys are doing well. And keep asking these questions because we really enjoy coming on and kind of sharing what we would do or our thoughts on different obstacles that you guys are facing. So definitely please keep on putting them out there, and I hope you all have a fantastic, safe, healthy, happy holiday season. I'll see you in January.